Hi everybody, welcome to Shanna's Sweets. Shanna at Shanna's Sweets. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad that you can join me here at the end, I guess probably beginning of March, that you're seeing this. I might get it posted the end of February, we'll see. You are watching this, it is the tail end of the celebration time. I am posting this after my design team day, and these are some design team projects that I made for my team of pink stampers, and I wanted to post these to my channel also because I spent a lot of time getting these ready, and I wanted to share them with you guys also as well. But I also want to remind you that it is the last final month of celebration. Of course, this is the biggest sale of the year for Stampin' Up. It goes on till the 31st of March. If you remember at the beginning, there was this big catalog here. All these items are still available till the end of March. For every $50 you spend on any items in the store, you could pick from an item in the catalog. There were a couple items like the dies that were for $100, and this double stamp set here that was $100 that you had to spend. But then in February they came out with some additional items. There was paper, a couple new stamp sets, and then there was this beautiful stamp set and embossing folder that came out for $100. That these wonderful things again are only available until the end of March. You'll be seeing my projects videos that I've done for my design team that I was chosen for. Our Pink Stampers team is a very large team, over 400 people under Robin Cordon. She is the leader of our group of Pink Stampers. She recently hit $1 million in sales and will be celebrated in Vegas at our April on stage, which I'm very fortunate that I'm going to be at Vegas with her at the same one she's going to be at and be recognized. So we're all very excited, and we'll be so thrilled to be celebrating with her. And I was so super excited when I was chosen to be one of the 5 people on the design team. So I chose to make 5 projects today, or for this month of February, and I'm going to be making 4 of the projects for you guys with this stamp set, Hanging Gardens. It is 3 lovely little plants with some great sentiments. One of the projects, I made 5 projects, but I can't remake this project for you. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can show you all of it. If you can see, this is a scrapbook layout. I'm trying to get it all in the video for you. This is my son Brad. My son Brad is a sailor in the United States Navy. This was one of the trips he came home on, and he went skydiving with his grandfather. This is not his grandfather, this is the instructor. But they did one of those video cameras is on the guy's arm or something, and I just thought that was the most hilarious picture. So I just loved the hang in there phrase. So I thought this was so cute. These are our why did the name just lose me? I just lost the name. Stickers. I know, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just totally lost the name of them. But this is the Bubbles and Fizz paper, and this is Daffodil Light 12 by 12 paper that you can still get. This is the Emerald Envy crinkly seam binding, which I just absolutely love, and I use that on a ton of my projects. And the stamp set still, and this is him. This is when he was in Greece standing on the side of a cliff. Just drive me crazy when he posted that picture. And this is when he I think he was in Rome. I think he did this when he was in Rome. He went bungee jumping. Again, he does this stuff to drive me nuts. I think he does. But I just loved, I just thought this was hilarious, and this is for my scrapbook, so, you know, it's something I can look at and laugh at. So again, I'm going to show you this card here that I made with some vellum. Well, okay, I had a piece of white paper in here. I don't know where my silly white card that is supposed to be in the middle of that went. But it is supposed to be right there. And let me just fix this one right quick here. And we will put it right there. I thought this was the one that I had taken a picture of. I think it must have not been glued down because it had a white card on it. My grandson was over today and I was showing his mommy my projects, so either I did not glue it down very good or something. So there we go. That is the one that I got to give those to some customers tomorrow at class, so it needs to be glued down. So let's make one up the right way. So what we're going to do first, because I need this piece of vellum to dry, is we're going to, and I don't know why I have all of those out because we're only going to use one of them. First I'm going to take my circle from my layering circles, and I'm actually going to draw the circle on my piece of vellum. And I have a 4x4 piece of vellum, and I'm drawing the outer edge of the circle because I don't want my pencil to show. But I want to stamp in the right spot. So I'm using Memento ink, although we are not going to color on the inky side. And it's very important that you do not color on the inked side, because your markers, whether you're using the alcohol or whether you're using the Stampin' Right, they will smear on that vellum. So you don't want to do it. Now I'm going to move some of this stuff aside here for a second and bring out my big shot, and I want to show you here. I'm going to take my scallop and I'm going to cut my scallop circle first. So cut the scallop out first, and then put your circle that I just used, the same circle, and put the circle in the middle, and then I'm going to cut this layering die out while I'm here. So this, we're going to use this in just a little bit. So now this is my card base. I actually have already glued my white piece down to that side. This is my This is my layering piece here. I want to make sure I have where I want to put it. So place it on the card where I'm going to have it. And then, where did my piece of vellum go? Here's my vellum. I want to place my vellum where I plan on putting it on my card. And then I'm going to put my circle slide my vellum out. I just want to make sure I have it in the right spot. Okay. So don't leave your vellum in there. Make sure you take it out. One pass should be enough to cut both the pieces out. You shouldn't have to run it twice. Should be enough. Move my dies out of the way so I don't lose them. Trying to make sure my ink is... If you have a heat gun, you can take a dab to it. Just don't leave it on very long though, because it does, the vellum can melt. Alright, so make sure you fold the inky side over. And then take your colors. And I'm going to try not to put my head in here, but I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to trim the side just a little bit because otherwise it's right on the edge. Alright, so I have this crinkle binding, seam binding here, and I'm going to tie that along the bottom. This stuff is so super soft and it just ties beautifully, so I go ahead and it actually comes quite a bit to here, so I'm going to take it around the whole bottom. You get more, I think you get like 10 yards, so you get more than you normally do, I think. I always cut extra ribbon until I have my bow just the way I want it. does have a tendency to have these little frayed. I just clip them off. Alright, then I take and then that's where I line up my circle with my circle cut out, because remember I lined it up before, so just line it up again. Then I can fold it. I already had put a crease in it, so that way I knew it would fold easy. Trim this up better. And that's where this comes in through my I find that this fine glue pen works better on this little scallop than line that up around that circle just a little bit better. Give it a nice little finger crease. Put my gotta put that lid right back on there. Alrighty, where'd my I'm going to go ahead and use the archival for the front black. Just makes it a little bit crisper for sentiments. And I'm going to put thank you kindly because I still need one more thank you card. Give that a second. I have these clear epoxy. Come on, can you see them? I'm going to leave it on the white. Can you see them? They look like little raindrops, the ones at the top do. So I like putting things in odd numbers. I don't know why. Somebody once said that it was better. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but that's what I do. And of course, decided to take a yellow marker. Just to give a little bit of color to my label. Got a straggler. And there we go. I got another thank you card with the string. Thank you kindly. So thank you kindly for joining me here at Shanna's Sweets, and I hope you will join me on my new Facebook page And if you're not already subscribing to my YouTube channel, please do. I appreciate it very much. See you again. Got 4 more videos for you with this wonderful stamp set. Thanks. Bye.